Yes, 35% of your FICO credit score is based on pay history. Now notice I said the word FICO. That's the credit score we're talking about today. We're not talking about Credit Karma or any of those other online resources where you can get a credit score. The reason for that is 90% of the time your bank or lender is going to be using a FICO credit score, so it's important to understand that. So FICO, this 35% and this pay history, it's the largest segment of the FICO pie when they're looking at evaluating risk and to determine your credit score. Things that they're looking at that are actually going to be in your pay history, well, it's anything that reports to credit. So what is that? If you have a mortgage, if you have a car loan, a credit card, a student loan, a personal loan, maybe you have a motorcycle or a boat loan, all of those things are items that will report to your credit, and they are tracking your pay history. They're tracking the payment amount. So if you have a car loan and that payment is $300 a month, it's going to report exactly that, and it's going to show the balance coming down. Same with your credit cards. They're going to show your credit limit, and they're going to show your balance, and they're going to show what your payment is. So all those things go into that payment history. So the stronger and longer that payment history is, the better. Now, some things that aren't necessarily included in that payment history, and this confuses people when they're talking to me when they're applying for a home loan, is because they think, well, I've been paying my rent for 2 years. I've been paying my car insurance. I've been paying my cell phone. I've been paying my utilities like the cable bill, the gas bill, the electric bill, the garbage bill. They give me all sorts of things that they tell me they're paying on. Unfortunately, those don't report to the credit bureaus. Now you might be saying, well, Huddy, I have Experian Boost. I'll get into what Experian Boost is in another video. For now, all those items that do go into Experian Boost that you can self-report, it doesn't really do anything for your score. I have to get rid of them, and I've talked to some other banks as well, totally excluded, so it doesn't matter. But again, I'll cover Experian Boost in another video. The other thing that you want to focus on or understand is that collections. So even if it's a medical collection, or maybe it's an old utility or cable company that you forgot to pay when you moved, those items are going to report to your credit, and it will be factored into your pay history and your debt and utilization ratio, which is 30% of your score. I cover that 30% in another video. Feel free to check that out. So if we're looking at that payment history, obviously the more negative and derogatory items that are in your pay history, the more it's going to hurt your score. And again, that's 35% of your FICO credit score. So you got to stay on time. That one little late payment, it really could cause a ding in your credit score depending on how long that pay history has been around. Some people will think, well, I've made payments on time for 6 months. It was just one 30-day. How much could that hurt? That's really a big deal. So again, it's important to stay on time as best you can. Get those collections settled before they report. Build that credit history, because again, the things that you might think are reporting, they're really not. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. If you want more content like this, just feel free to watch the next video or check out my channel. I appreciate you checking this out. We'll see you at the next one.